What's going on, guys? I'm Zach from the Lumios Post, where we talk about all things Pokemon, and today we will be talking about the evolution methods in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're going to be specifically talking about the new Pokemon that evolve and how you can do that. Now, we're not going to cover all of them because many of them are level up, so we're going to be covering the ones specifically that do something different to evolve. So without further ado, let's get right in. But actually, before we get right in, if you're looking for a catching guide, we did already do that as well. It has all the locations for the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so you can check that out here. Okay, now let's get in with Pomo. So Pomo evolves into Pommet by walking 1,000 steps with it in the Let's Go feature and then leveling it up. Now, a little trick here is that you can actually just not evolve Pomo and it will still look exactly like Pommet. Okay, not really, but you know, there's not much of a difference there, and that pains me. But you will want to evolve it because you want to get that signature move because it is broken. Now, next up, we have Capsakid, which evolves into Scovillain. Now, this Pokemon evolves by just using a Firestone on it. Plain and simple, we've seen that before. Nothing weird there. Now we're going to talk about one of the older Pokemon that received a new evolution in these games, and that is Primeape. So to evolve Primeape into its new evolution, Annihilape, you will need to use Rage Fist 20 times and then just level it up. Now everybody loves Armarouge and Ceruledge, and so we're going to talk about how to get these guys. So Charcadet is the pre-evolution of these two Pokemon, and it does evolve into both. What you have to do is collect 10 Bronzor fragments just by defeating Bronzor, and then you will trade those Bronzor fragments to a character in Zapapico. I may be mispronouncing that name, and I apologize for that, but he will give you in Pokemon Scarlet the item to evolve it into Armarouge, and in Pokemon Violet, he will give you the item to evolve it into Ceruledge. So the good news about this is, since it's just an item, if you have a friend who has Pokemon Violet or Scarlet and you want the other evolution that your version doesn't get, you can just get that item from your friend. Now, next up we have Tadbulb. Tadbulb evolves into Bellabolt just with a Thunderstone. So again, something that we've seen before, much like with Capsakid. Now, going back to some of the old Pokemon that get new evolutions in these games, we have Dunsparce. Dunsparce, you're going to need to teach it Hyper Drill and then level it up once. And for Girafarig to evolve into Farigiraf, you're going to need to teach it Twin Beam and then level it up once. Something we should know on Dunsparce, though, is the Dunsparce, its evolution, has two different forms, a 2-segment form and a 3-segment form. And it does seem like similar to the Tandemaus line. This is kind of just random which one you get, so that's kind of sucks, but yeah, that's the way it is. Now next we have Bramblin. Bramblin evolves the same way that Pomo, which we mentioned earlier, evolves. You're going to walk 1,000 steps with it by using the Let's Go feature, and then you're just going to level it up one time. So nothing too hard there, I think. And now, this isn't the only Pokemon that does this. You're also going to have Rellor. Rellor evolves into Rabsca, and you're going to do the exact same thing. Walk 1,000 steps and Let's Go, then level it up once. Then you will have Rabsca, who also gets that broken move that I mentioned that Pommet got earlier. So that's really cool. You're going to want to get that. Now, next up, we have Finizen. Finizen is our long-awaited Dolphin Pokemon, and this thing's got a tricky evolution. So you're going to have to communicate with another player in like, you know, real life. So that does kind of suck. I know not everybody has access to that or access to the internet features or Nintendo Switch Online. So this is unfortunately locked to that. But you would have to communicate with a player, and basically they send out their Finizen, and then you send out their Finizen, and then you level it up once. Now, we should note that at the time of recording, some people believe it may have to be at level 38 or higher to evolve, but either way, you will still need this requirement. Now, if you can't do this, no worries. You can find Palafin, Finizen's evolution, in raids. So don't worry, you're not completely missing out on Palafin. Now, next, we are going to talk about Citadel. Citadel evolves into Cetitan, which is a really cool Pokemon that I absolutely love, and it's pretty easy to get. All I have to do is get a Citadel, and then get an Ice Stone, and use it on that Citadel. Boom. I have a Cetitan. So again, another Stone evolution. Again, pretty standard stuff. Been in Pokemon since Gym 1. Now, our last kind of weird evolution is for... I almost said Ponyard, but it's Bisharp now that it's getting the evolution. And what you need to do is get a Leader's Crest from a Leader Bisharp. So you'll, have to find a Bisharp that's kind of surrounded by Ponyards and get a Leader's Crest from defeating it, and then you give that Leader's Crest to a Bisharp to hold, and then you have that Bisharp holding the Leader's Crest defeat 3 Leader Bisharp. So again, find a place where a Bisharp is surrounded by a group of Ponyard, and have your Bisharp with the Leader's Crest defeat that Bisharp. Then go find another one, then go find another one. Once it's defeated all 3, it will evolve into Kingambit. So that is very, very cool. A very cool mon that a lot of people are excited for. I know that I was absolutely floored when we found out that Bisharp was getting some kind of evolution that was just wild to me. Now, we should note, I said that was the last one. I lied. There is also Gimmighoul. Now, Gimmighoul, you will have to collect 999 Gimmighoul coins and level it up once. Now, that sounds super horrifying. 999 of them. Are you kidding me? No worries. If you can find a Gimmighoul chest form, by catching it, you automatically get 50 coins. So, that's not too bad. That means that you only have to do that, like, what? I'm really bad at math, but I think 50 times. I'm actually pulling up my calculator for this. This is embarrassing. I'm not going to lie to you. You just have to do it 20 times. So that's not bad. Just catch 20 chest form Gimmighoul. Not bad at all. Okay. Now, that is all the Pokemon that have a kind of different evolution method from level up. All other Pokemon that can evolve will evolve through leveling up. So no worries. Just keep at it, and they will do that. Now, do remember, using the Let's Go feature to level up your Pokemon will cause them to evolve and learn moves later. So keep that in mind when you're using that feature. Now, be sure to also like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you stay up to date on all of our future Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos. And until next time, I will see all of you later.